Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Look, if you're feeling exhausted all the time, but your brain just will not shut off, you've definitely come to the right place. Today we're going to talk about the one hormone at the center of it all, cortisol, and how you can finally take back control to beat burnout for good. So, does this sound like you? You're juggling everything, right? Work deadlines, trying to have a social life, your phone's going off constantly, and you're just totally wiped. But your mind is still running a million miles an hour. That whole wired and tired feeling, it's not just in your head, no. It's a huge red flag that your body's main energy system is, well, it's out of whack.
You know, it's wild how many of us just accept this stuff as the price of admission for a busy life. Waking up with that pit of anxiety in your stomach, that brutal afternoon energy crash, or lying in bed completely exhausted but you just can't fall asleep. We just call it normal stress, right? But these are not just random annoying things. They're classic textbook signs that your body's internal clock is broken. And they all point back to one single, super powerful hormone.
All right, so to actually fix this, we have to start by flipping the script on how we think about our body's energy switch. Because cortisol, well, it's not the bad guy it's been made out to be.
For years, we've been taught to think of cortisol as just this bad stress hormone. But here's the big reframe, the reality of it. Cortisol is your body's primary energy deployment hormone. Okay, think of it like the project manager for your entire body. Its job is to get energy where it needs to go, when it needs to be there. It's what gets you out of bed, powers you through a tough meeting, and even fuels a great workout.
And this right here, this single idea, changes the entire game. You see, you actually need cortisol. You want it. The problem isn't the hormone itself. The problem is the timing. Getting that daily rhythm right, man, that is the master key. It's what controls your energy, your mood, and your sleep. Okay, so what does this perfect timing actually look like in a real day? Picture this. You wake up and bam, you get this big, sharp spike of cortisol. That's what makes you feel awake, alert, and ready to go. Then, throughout the day, it just kind of gently slopes downward. By the evening, it's nice and low, so you feel calm and relaxed. And when you're asleep, it hits its lowest point, which is what lets your body do all its repair work. That beautiful natural wave, that's our target.
So, the big question is, how do we actually build that perfect rhythm?
Well, it all kicks off the second you wake up. Let's dive into the super simple but really powerful tools you can use to get that healthy morning cortisol spike. Okay, get ready, because this is, hands down, the most powerful tool in your arsenal. And the best part? It's completely free. Just getting some bright, natural sunlight into your eyes, not through a window, but actually outside within the first hour of waking up, it can boost your cortisol by up to 50%. That is not a small number. It's a massive, powerful signal that literally sets the master clock for your entire day.
All right, so let's build on that with a simple morning toolkit. Step 1, we've got the sunlight. Nailed it. Step 2, right after that, drink a big glass of water, about 16 to 32 ounces. This helps support your adrenal glands, which are working hard for you. And step 3, oh man, this one is a total game changer. You've got to delay your coffee, just for 60 to 90 minutes. Why? Because it lets your body produce its own natural cortisol spike without interference. You do this, and that afternoon crash just doesn't happen.
Okay, so we've mastered the morning spike. But you know the saying, what goes up must come down. A great day really starts the night before. Managing your evening routine is just as critical for bringing that cortisol down, getting your body ready for deep restorative sleep, and setting the stage for another awesome day tomorrow. So, why is the evening so critical? Here's the deal. At night, your cortisol levels are supposed to be at rock bottom. And because of that, your body becomes extra sensitive to anything that might trigger it. So that quick scroll on your phone in a dark room, to your brain, that bright blue light is like a shot of espresso. It sends a massive cortisol spike through your system, basically screaming, "Wake up, it's go time," right when you're trying to wind down. So your evening toolkit is all about sending your brain signals of safety and calm. So, number 1, kill those bright overhead lights. Use dim, warm lamps instead. It makes a huge difference. 2, think about adding some healthy carbs, like a sweet potato or some rice with your last meal. 3, and this is a big one, no caffeine after 2 or 3 p.m. Period.
And finally, you need a go-to tool, something you can do to actively bring your stress down in the moment.
And I gotta say, this is my absolute favorite tool for that job. It's called the physiological sigh, and there's actual science showing it's the fastest way to calm your nervous system, like right now. It's so simple. It's a double inhale through your nose, so a deep breath in, then another little sniff at the top to really fill your lungs, and then a long, slow, full exhale through your mouth. Just let it all go. Seriously, doing that just 1 to 3 times can take you from feeling stressed out to feeling calm, just like that.
Okay, let's pull all these pieces together. We have the tools for the morning, we have the tools for the evening. Now let's get strategic and use them to tackle burnout head-on by looking at the 2 main ways it shows up.
All right, so I want you to listen to these and see which one sounds more like you, okay? Pattern number 1, you wake up feeling anxious and stressed, and then you hit a wall and crash hard in the afternoon. That means your cortisol is spiking way too high, way too early. Now, pattern number 2, you wake up feeling completely exhausted, foggy, but then at night you feel wired but tired. That means your morning cortisol spike is too low and it's staying too high in the evening. See? Both are just a timing problem. And this is where we get smart about it. So, if you're in that morning anxiety group, your focus is to calm that morning spike. Try a 10-minute non-sleep deep rest, or NSDR script, and you definitely need to delay that coffee. Now, if you're in the wired at night group, your job is to be aggressive about lowering your evening cortisol. That means dim lights are non-negotiable, and you should be using those physiological sighs. See? It's not about doing more. It's about applying the right tool at the right time.
The main takeaway from all of this, it's really empowering. You are not just a victim of your stress or your energy levels. You have direct biological control. By mastering these simple, science-backed habits, you can fundamentally change the rhythm of how you feel every single day.
At the end of the day, your energy, your focus, your well-being, it all operates on a rhythm. The question is, are you going to let it be a chaotic mess, dictated by the world around you, or are you ready to pick up the baton and lead the orchestra?